Bismillah, Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum. We have reached the last video in our series about the miracle of word counts in the Holy Quran, where we have mentioned so far a total of 114 wonders. We devote this final video to the subject of scientific wonders, where word counts are splendidly woven together with scientific information centuries before their discovery. Surah 57, the iron, Surah Al-Hadid, contains a total of 13 splendid wonders, to be discussed in a separate video, insha'Allah. We will only now mention the two wonders from this surah pertaining to the subject of this video, word counts. 115. Firstly, there are 450 words from the beginning of this surah, iron, till the first mention of iron, hadid, in that surah. In stunning equality to this large number, 450, we find that the specific heat capacity of iron is 450 joules per kilogram. See the footnote for links. One cannot object that joule is a modern unit of measure, because Allah's knowledge is not bound by space and time. Indeed, He created space and time, and He obviously addresses man with a language that he understands, and through sound logic that he understands, including the use of units that will become prevalent after the revelation of the Quran. 116. Secondly, the word iron, hadid, is repeated 6 times in the Quran, and it is the 6th most common element in the Milky Way, our galaxy. The appropriateness is stunning. The occurrence of iron in the Quran is identical to its abundance in our galaxy. We notice above our Creator's knowledge of contemporary units of measure, joule. But in the following 3 miracles, let us see how the Quran uses a natural system of measure, independent from any man-made system. 117. The third scientific wonder, the sun's diameter, is clearly programmed in the Quran. The sun's diameter is 1,391,400 kilometers, and the earth's diameter is 12,742 kilometers. Dividing the two numbers, we get 109. i.e., the sun's diameter is 109 times as large as that of the earth. Let us look in the Quran. The first occurrence of sun, Shams, is in Surah 2, Ayah 258. Allah brings the sun from the east. If we count 109 words before this word, we land precisely on the word earth, ard, in Ayatul Kursi, which means that the number of words starting with the word earth and ending with the word sun inclusively is 109, just like the sun can fit inclusively 109 earths. Is this a coincidence? Exaggeration? Fabrication? Let us see more. 118. The fourth scientific wonder. The distance between the sun and the earth is also programmed in the Quran. The sun's diameter is 1,391,400 kilometers, as we saw above. The average distance between the earth and the sun is 149,597,890 kilometers. Let us divide the distance by the sun's diameter, whereby we are adopting the sun's diameter as a unit of measure. We find that this distance can fit 107 suns. And since we just found there are 109 words starting from earth and ending with sun inclusively, therefore the words separating them is equal to 109 minus 2, which is 107. So there are 107 words separating earth and sun in the Quran, just like the distance separating both bodies in space is equal to 107 suns. Yes, the number of words between any two words increases by 2 when we include these words. This is obvious. But there is no such natural relation linking the diameter of any of these two celestial bodies to the distance between them. So please notice this amazing fact of creation. If there was a slight difference in the size of the sun or earth, or in the distance between them, none of these stunning two matches would have happened. The stunning programming of the sun's diameter and of its distance from earth. Subhanallah, the magnificent creator. We draw the viewer's attention, 1. To the high precision in all above miracles. If one word is added or deleted, the corresponding miracle would collapse. This feature will show more evidently in the next miracle about the moon. 2. All our studies consider the Uthmani script for counting the words and letters. Thus, the previous miracles confirm that this script is tawqifi, i.e., assigned through revelation, not through human decision. In other words, these wonders represent the seal of divine approval on the Uthmani script, as we will also see in the next wonder. The above was based on using a unit of measure based on values from nature, by comparing the number of words in the Quran to the number of suns that can fit between both bodies in nature. But if we wanted to use a unit smaller than word for a study about the moon, for example, what would this unit be? The letter is the only obvious answer. And here is the same wonder repeating. 119. The fifth scientific wonder. The distance between the moon and the earth is also programmed in the Quran, and as we just mentioned, we will consider letters instead of words in our counts, which is rationally in obvious harmony with the size difference between the sun and the moon. The moon's diameter is 3,474.2 kilometers. Its shortest distance to the earth is 356,400 kilometers. So if we consider the moon's diameter as a unit of measure from nature, exactly as we consider the sun's diameter above as a unit of measure, and if we divide the distance by the moon's diameter, we get the result of 102.58. And we will discuss the decimal remainder soon, i.e., the distance can fit 102 moons. Let us now look in the Quran. We placed red bars between every 5 and 10 letters, for whoever likes to stop the video and verify the following numbers. In Surah 54, Al-Qamar, the moon, the words moon, qamar, and earth, ard, occur one time each. The number of letters separating both words is 308. Since the word qamar is composed of 3 letters, so by dividing 308, which represents the distance between both words in the Quran, over 3, which represents the size of the word qamar, we obtain the same number, 102.66. And as we said, we will soon discuss these decimal remainders. In other words, the letters between both words are equal to 102 times the size of the word qamar, i.e., 3 letters. Just as in space, the distance between both bodies is equal to 102 moons. Another coincidence? Let's now look at the stunning accuracy. What about the above decimal remainders? The difference between both divisions is 102.66 minus 102.58, which equals 0.08, i.e., more precise than 1 per thousand. And to appreciate the implications of this precision, we note that the acceptable precision was 3% in civil engineering examinations, for example, before the proliferation of digital computing. So what is this precision? Better than 1 per thousand? Because of our conciseness in the following calculations, we encourage you to stop the video and verify them meticulously. So now, as an additional amazing and matchless detail concerning the 308 letters separating both words, if they were 1 letter less, down to 307, the precision degrades to 2.5 per thousand instead of 1 per thousand. And if they were 1 letter more, up to 309, the precision also degrades to worse than 4 per thousand instead of 1 per thousand. This stunning accuracy is an additional numerical proof accumulating together with other proofs of the preservation of the Quran, word by word and letter by letter, in the Uthmani script. Subhanak, O Allah, how great and clear are your signs. And here is more. Just as the sun's and the moon's distances from Earth are programmed, and just as the sun's radius is programmed in the Quran, here is the completion of this stunning collection about astronomy. 120. The sixth and final scientific wonder in this video. The moon's diameter is also programmed in the Quran. The moon's diameter, as we have just seen, is 3,474.2 kilometers. The Earth's diameter is 12,742 kilometers. Dividing both numbers, we get approximately 3.7. In other words, the diameter of the Earth can fit approximately 3.7 moons. Let us now look in the Quran. The last time moon is mentioned in the whole Quran is in Ayah 2 of Surah 91, وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا تَلَاهَا. Then in Ayah 6 of the same Surah, the earth is mentioned, وَالْأَرْضِ وَمَا طَحَاهَا. According to the Uthmani script, there are 3 ayahs here, between the words qamar, moon, and ard, earth, in addition to 7 letters after the word qamar in Ayah 2. So there are a total of 3 ayahs and 7 letters between them, just as the Earth's diameter can fit 3.7 moons. The stubborn insistence is not acceptable that this is not a strong sign by itself, because our study is not about one item in isolation. Our study is about the question, is there an intentional design in the Quran behind this grouping of astronomical values? Or are they simple coincidences? The answer is clear. It is impossible to have such a grouping through mere coincidence. Whoever objects only has to produce something like it: large and numerous word counts, literary superiority, legislation, scientific information, moral guidance, relevance to important subjects, prophecies about the past and future, etc., all grouped together. Otherwise, like they say in academia, publish or perish, i.e., he loses his job if he does not publish. Talk is easy, but it does not deserve serious consideration if it is not coupled with proof about its own claims. And Allah clearly admonished us, do not follow that of which you have no knowledge. Surah 17, Ayah 36. وَلَا تَقْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٍ. Thus we end this video containing 6 stunning scientific miracles for a total of 120 wonders in the complete series about the miracle of word counts in the Holy Quran. We hope to see you soon, insha'Allah, in the important conclusion about word counts. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.